We can coexist.
Fusion.
For real. That's what I've been thinking. Like, if only these guys look, if only they could just fuse. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae, the first, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
That's me, Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. Today we are back with Season 1, Episode 21 of Haikyuu.
What happened last episode, man? What transpired?
Last episode was the cracking of the crown. Just came up with that on the spot. Because Kageyama is going against his former senpai in Oikawa from Aoba Johsai. And unfortunately, he is getting outplayed because Oikawa is inside of his head. After he got the amazing first setter dump, he started to panic, tried to do another setter dump. Oikawa easily blocked it for a point. And then Kageyama's sets have slowly but surely been going a little off target, which is totally unlike his past performance in any other matches. And I think I also mentioned something like that in one of our other pre-episode discussions in terms of the nerves for games. Obviously, Hinata has the pre-game jitters, but it seems like once he gets into a match, it doesn't matter what happens to him, because he's already had his worst experience back in junior high. But this being the worst experience that Kageyama has had since the finale of his junior high finals match, when his teammates gave up on him, he's still traumatized by that. And like Oikawa said, old habits die hard, and he still had these habits as of 2 months ago. He's only been with this new high school team about 2 months. Or even less, because they had to graduate middle school. So it makes sense that Ukai-kun subbed him out for Suga. So shout out to Suga for staying ready. And he did mention Hinata, hey, it's about time we switch up those plays. Something in football, it's called an audible, to where you either go left or right. What I'm thinking is they're just gonna switch it up, or maybe do like a round robin rotation of 3. So they might have multiple sets of plays, or Suga specifically worked with Hinata because Hinata's like, I want to spike it. I want to spike it. I don't care who's setting it. Just I don't want to spike it. So either way, last episode did not go well for us. We're down by like 7 or 8 points at this point, but I'm hoping this substitution will make up for it a little bit.
Reminds me of Naruto and Sasuke. Like, Hinata, he never had anything in the beginning. He lost junior high, okay, whatever. Kageyama's like, I lost everything. When Sasuke said, I lost everything. My family, do you know how that feels? You never had anything.
I didn't have any friends growing up. My parents are dead. I eat spoiled milk. You don't have it as bad as I do.
Episode 21 of Haikyuu, right about now.
Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
Don't mind, don't mind. Don't mind. See, Suga be thinking, man. He be thinking.
This is just what he needed. Get it over.
There you go. Yes.
Yep.
Once again, shout out to Ukai, Suga, Daichi. They're all great leaders for this team.
Bruh, we're gonna lose 2 of them next year. At least 2.
And then Ukai's gonna get fired.
No! He's smoking on school premises.
Kageyama really like Zoro. I'll never lose again.
I'll never lose again.
Like your prediction, if it does end up with us losing, it's like, honestly, yeah, because he's supposed to be this like star setter, and he will become a star setter someday. So yeah, he's literally like Zoro.
Well, these are growing pains that are necessary, because you don't grow without having adversity.
Exactly. So Oikawa's Mihawk. Yep.
Although I will say, volleyball is such a unique sport in that you get a chance to lose the game, or excuse me, lose the set without losing the match.
Damn.
Hi! Oh, wow. I love how that was what each of them needed.
I guess, but like I said, why they be treating Asahi like that?
You weren't yelling at me, so I was scared. Yes. Yeah, we're about to go on a run. We're about to go on a run.
If Oikawa didn't know so much about Kageyama, like say he didn't know anything, this would be dangerous. Like imagine that. Imagine a third year comes off the bench. So you tell me you guys are just having your rookie setter just practice against us or something? He knows.
Dude, I can't wait for Tsukishima to pull an INA and just Move his arms to the left.
I feel like sets to Suki would be real cool because you would never think that they're giving it to him. Speaking of
Oh! Yeah, Suga has this experience. I'm so excited to see him in a match finally. Hinata with the block?
That dude has never been phased. He always had like the same look on his face until then.
Aw, little head pat.
See, volleyball is a sport that I would always listen to my captain, playmaker, coach, because they're gonna know. It's like it's very direct. Every move is very direct. So like, all right, I trust you. I could be blind playing this game.
What I love about this moment, he's not the one getting the points, but yes, he is. Without his instruction, they would have not been in the right
100%.
position.
Yeah.
So it's like he's getting these points back by himself.
I also find it really cool that this is like the other side, especially since he's a teammate, of like how Oikawa looks at Kageyama. This kid is talented. We're not as talented as him, but experience and all that, studying, it's a really cool dynamic. Oh,
Yeah, because he already has it.
Yeah. It's just like now you're blind. Yeah.
It might not be perfect, but it's good enough.
There we go. Nice. See, the other side
I'm
of the
smiling
Oikawa.
so much right now. Man, how many more tricks does he have in the bag?
Man, I rock with the leg sleeves or the knee pads being different colors, white and black.
I didn't even notice that. Campfire?
Because they getting together like they're both for trying
Yeah.
to go after it.
It's like in baseball when two outfielders. Oh, you bitch.
Wow.
You
That's
bitch.
a real campfire right there. That's wow.
You know what? There's probably been a game like that, but that's just crazy.
Ooh, yeah.
Come on, Asahi.
Ah.
The little tip. Spike it. Yes, yes, yes. Do it, 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 do it.
It's crazy because Aoba Johsai, their ace hasn't really been going crazy yet.
Not yet.
Oikawa's friend. But he's just been receiving kind of like in the background a lot.
Nice.
He better
Ushiro!
not receive that. He been receiving everything. I was
No
about to say.
way.
That's another annoying thing. People that can receive everything. Wow.
That was so close, though.
Nah, that's the other stuff I was talking about in Haikyuu that's really good. That's really good.
I could not tell if that was in or out, honestly.
Yeah, you're gonna see a lot of those a lot.
Yeah? Well, now that you mention it. I love this honesty from him, though.
He knows as this is helping Kageyama. Once again, Suga, like, he's just a fantastic leader.
Cool. It's our points. There you go. That's the Kageyama we know. My initial prediction on how they're going to combat that is to put two people... Okay, so they switched the rotation. Is to put two receivers next to like one another, like really close. Nishinoya in the middle, because obviously he can cover more ground. You can learn something from that.
Yeah, but say, can you do that to me before me too, man?
Cool.
Shout out Inoshita. Look at Yamaguchi's head.
He's got a point.
Bruh.
Bruh, it seems like he's serving like 4 times.
Right. I know.
W? Okay, so just the two in the back. Fair enough.
They're giving more room and vision.
I wonder if he's gonna do like a really like parabolic one, like really high, and see if the front row will hit it. Ooh, that had the power on it.
That was strong, yeah.
Strong.
Captain versus captain. It does feel like it might be, huh? No.
Okay. Asahi or Tanaka. Just enough.
A dump kind of reminds me of like a bunt in baseball.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, wait a minute, no. You got one over on us.
Way to go, Captain. Man, I can't wait to see how he sets the next game that he's in, whether it's this one or the next one.
Something I want to say too, I like that every spiker has like a different kind of like way
Style.
Asahi, his always about the power. He wind his arm back. Tanaka, I like his because it's very standard and straightforward, so you don't know if he's going to give like a lot of power or tip it off someone's fingertips. Kind of hard to read his. Especially getting Iwa in there. Yeah, no. Yeah, go attack the coaches, guys. Come on, team association. This OC
Good
sounds
lord,
like
what an analogy.
That's a nice shot.
Play as long as I can.
Yep. When the flow of the game changes, that's when you guys gotta sub in and out.
Yep.
Ah.
And this is what made episode 11 so powerful. This is like the sequel to it.
We can coexist.
Fusion!
For real. That's what I've been thinking. Like, if only these guys look, if only they could just fuse.
How many subs do you get a game? That's the question. Oh, Asahi!
See, this, like I said, this is the shit I like. It's like real life, you know? It's not like you're just focusing on certain players. Like, no, everybody's like, wait a minute, let me turn up right now. We need this.
Animation!
Yep. God damn.
You ain't stopping that.
See, that's the kind of shit you need. Get the spirit of the team up. Get a very clear point.
The last serve, or set, sorry. I'm caught up in the moment.
Honestly, I'll still start going with normal shit. I wouldn't even do the quick sets yet. Because they're gonna expect it. So just got back in. Let's win this.
Is him saying like let's go win this is like still leaving the door open for him to play again instead of saying you like go for it? I'm not sure what that
he
meant.
said earlier too. He was saying I forgot what he was saying, something like that earlier too though.
Okay.
About both of them playing.
And that's the problem. Kageyama and Hinata are somewhat of a combo deal.
You know what?
Is
Suga,
this the
you
end of
know,
the episode? No!
if you're going to college in this area or something like that, you should come back and be the coach or assistant coach or something like that, you know, because that would be perfect for Kageyama.
What a great episode.
That one bought real quick. That one, it felt quicker than the last one.
It did.
Once again, I feel like the last one was a little bit dragged out a bit from the dialogue, the timeouts.
What did you learn since you were in timeout? Oh, you didn't learn anything? Sub him back out. Suga, get back in
I
here.
learned that I deserve to be on this court more than Suga.
We'll give you 1 point. If you make any mistakes from here on out. I loved how they went back and forth between what Kageyama was thinking and what Suga was thinking. Again, the callback to the whole talking to Ukai-kun at the training camp. He says, I want to play the longest. I want to play as many games as possible. And if that means being a bench player, I'll do it. And he has lived up to that to a T. And I don't know if we're going to beat this team or not, but Suga gave us a chance. And that's commendable because of his situation up until this point. So let's just say, for example, Kageyama was not subbed out and they lost this match. Suga would have had that like lingering regret since this is the last time that the third years are going to be in this tournament, of I could have done better. Whether or not that's fair, whether or not that actually happened is one thing, but he's always going to have that in his mind. Like, I shouldn't have talked to Ukai-kun about that. I should have fought for it more. And then Kageyama, he's going to, I feel, once Suga graduates, feel like, oh, well, Suga should have played there. We might have been able to win. We might have been able to go further. Again, with like the format of Japanese high school volleyball, if you lose, you're out. You don't get to play anymore. And what's the better alternative? Is that you get benched for a game or two, and then you get to play more games, or you lose in the first game and you never get to see the court again to your next year? That's a no-brainer. Kageyama's taking that all day long.
Shout out to Suga. He is so real. Just times where he's a little mellow, but he's like, nah, I'm gonna come in, make sure my team is doing good. Even if I'm not in the game, he's doing just as much off the court that he is on the court. He's like the assistant coach here at this moment in time. Once again, it's just like real life. Even though it's an anime, it's not working in that formulaic way in anime where you're focusing on, you know, the main characters, and then the other ones are just kind of supporting, doing what they're doing. Out of nowhere, we might get like, say, Nishinoya. He's going to say something to a player on the team to get them back involved into the game and not be in their own head. Tanaka already had his moment last episode where he was feeling a bit down, and then they got his spirits back up. So that's one thing about Haikyuu that I like a lot, is that every character is going through a battle, mentally or against someone on the other side of the court.
Well, even this episode, Enoshita gave a little bit of a pep talk to Kageyama, and he has not seen a single second of action. And he's also a second year, so there's no guarantee he's going to play next year if we have some talented freshmen coming again. So he's even like the pre-evolved form of Suga in that regard, but he's still telling Kageyama what he needs to hear, because without that extra oomph that he provided on the sidelines, I don't think Kageyama would have fully embraced the message. I think it would have took a little bit more to shut down his ego, as opposed to him accepting this lesson. And now that he's back in the game, his performance is going to be so much better. Now, again, whether we win or lose, it's irrelevant, because, well, it's not irrelevant. I should clarify, it's not the end-all be-all, because he is going to be back to the Kageyama that he was if we do play Aoba Johsai again, or if we play another personalized connection, if we play Nekama. He's not going to have those same mental hiccups that he had this game. I'm hoping this game is the first and only game that Kageyama is still stuck in the mud.
See,
you're better than that.
Zoro.
Yeah. You're better than that, Zoro. And like, you know it.
Here on out. Here on out, I will never lose again. That's the type of character Kageyama I think he is, because he even reflected in this. He realized back in junior high, when moments like that happened to him, his whole mentality of it was, or his perspective was different. Now he's like realizing, like, oh, okay. He's accepting it. Now he's gonna move forward. I'm ready for this next episode, man.
All right, guys. So make sure you like the video if you enjoyed our reaction or discussion. Subscribe to the channel. We're going to be here to the end, and then we're going to be doing kind of a blitz release. So you might see this episode, and then you might see another one the next day. Our typical release schedule is typically Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we might do a little bit something special to end the season, now that we know that we're back in the game.
Yes, sir. You guys know the drill, man. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys on the next video or stream, and peace.